Hey there, Sagittarius. All right, just an overview on how it's going to go. We're going to do your guys' generals with a Gilded Tarot deck. We're going to do your guys' love messages with mystical medleys, and as well as your guys' career and finances with the Rider Waite Tarot deck, and then end off your guys' reading with the Creativity Oracle deck. All right. So, by the way, if you guys are wondering why the lighting system is like kind of bad or terrible, I broke my lighting system, so we're just gonna have to go and just work with what we got, all right? But anyways, let's go on to your guys' generals, all right? Pulling up Sagittarius's generals. Got the Five of Cups in reversed. Probably letting go of something that hurt you emotionally in the past. Tower in reverse, coming to realization that you guys got out of a situation that could have gone worse, right? Eight of Wands reversed as well. I'm getting that you guys are possibly, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like some of you guys are going just moving on from somebody, if I'm being really honest. I also do wanted to let you guys know as well too that I was kind of getting like I was getting this sense of energy of like I'm kind of getting like some of you guys will be in a commitment and some of you guys will not. And I know that's going to be kind of terrifying, especially if you guys are like, I don't know if I'm going to be a commitment in or not, right? But that is kind of the gist that I'm getting, or there's like some sort of uncertainty whether a commitment is going to be coming in or not, right? But I'm also kind of getting that I, for some reason, feel like your guys' finances and career is going to go through the roof. I honestly believe that you guys are going to end up going into a new cycle. Like I was literally getting the wheel of fortune in my head. You guys going into a new brand new cycle and everything just ends up going so well for you. Like effortlessly in your guys' career and finances. But like when it comes to the marriage and commitment, I'm not sure. That was like a bit of an uncertainty. But when it came to your guys' career and finances, it was like, yeah, it was just honestly perfect. It just couldn't get even better than that, right? But in regard to your guys' generals, I see you guys healing and walking away from a situation, coming to realize that it was probably for the best, that things didn't go in forward. And therefore, I see a block of communication as well too, where somebody decided to block another person or somebody decided to not communicate. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let me clarify the Eight of Wands just in case, though. Why do I feel like some of you guys are gonna eventually find out? And I'm not getting soon enough, but some of you guys might end up finding out the truth about a particular person, how everything they were doing is just out of fun, out of ego, as a way to self fulfill their ego and things like that. It wasn't based on, your best interests, is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's pull out more specific generals. I want to get something specific. What do you have? Something specific. I don't want any storylines. Um, hmm. Some of you guys might have felt like you guys were a bit of a pushover when it came to other people. Some people would literally like take offense to you or talk a lot of baloney behind your back, talk a lot of crap when it came to you guys. Whether you guys know this or not, I'm kind of getting something like that happening. But even though I don't see you guys like fully invested in what other people has to say about you or what other people's opinions are to you, I feel like you guys are kind of at the same time. Like I feel like there are times where some of you guys might have felt like you guys were being used, and I'm seeing you guys at this time like coming to your guys' full potential. You guys coming to realize that I can't just be a pushover. I can't let other people just run over me like a mat, right, on somebody's front doorstep. I need to actually stand up for myself, stand up with my boundaries, right? Because nobody should be able to make those types of just make those types of actions or accusations against me, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So at this time, I really see you guys gaining the courage to stand your guys' ground and show what you guys are really made of. Let's go on to your guys' love messages, though. Let's be more. And okay, let's go for those of you guys that have a specific person in mind. All right. Mm, honestly, I don't see anything happening in regarding to the person that you guys are thinking about. If I'm being honest, I feel like this person is going to walk away from the situation even though they know that they are at fault with this. Even though they know they treated you like shit and that they should have been the one, like, they should have been the one that was there for you guys and things like that, and like you guys put in so much effort in regarding to this person and into the situation and relationship, and they're not even doing anything back. They're not like keeping it in a balance, right? And it's basically as if your guys' efforts toward that situation was nothing. And I'm getting, because of that, this guy is just deciding to just walk away from this. What is going to be really strange though is I see you guys having to find happiness whether it is with this or without this person. But I'm most likely getting it being without this person. I see you guys being happy and fulfilled without this person. So if you guys are wondering, oh, this is probably the one, I don't really get that to be this person to be the one. If you guys want to believe so, you guys can. But based on the cards, what I'm getting, I don't see this to be your guys' soulmate. Let's figure out what they're thinking about though. What are their feelings towards this situation? They're upset. Did you know that, Sagittarius? They're upset over the fact that you're not giving them attention like you used to. Because we got the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands reverse. What does that tell me? That they're still thinking about the good times you had, how you guys probably like maybe complimented them a lot or showed them a lot of attention. And now that you haven't done so, it's like making them feel bad about it. So it's like, oh, it's all right. I'll just go and find somebody else to get attention from, right? That's kind of what I'm getting here. You guys saw the ultimate happiness and fulfillment with this person. That's what this shame was. You guys might have had some great, amazing times with one another. But at the same time, it's like because they're not willing to put their foot down and things like that and willing to, you know, step up to the game is the reason why you guys are choosing to walk away from this. You guys are not choosing to stick in there for very long. You guys are choosing to walk away from this voluntarily. And so are they. But why do I still get the feeling that they still think about the good times that you guys had? I can't shake this feeling that it's like they still reminisce about the times that you guys had, especially if you guys spent a lot of great times together and things like that. Especially if there was, at least it appeared to be like a special emotional connection. You know what I'm saying? What is the overall outcome of the situation, though? Mm, let me see. What's really worrying me right now about the outcome is the Four of Swords. And that doesn't mean that it's dead, done, over with. If it was, the Six of Swords, if it was the Death card and things like that, then I would say it's dead, done, over with, right? But I'm seeing the Four of Swords. So to me, that's kind of telling me I wouldn't be surprised if there was a resurfacing of this situation again. But why do I feel like that, even though if you guys do end up coming back together, it might not have been like, you guys starting to be in a commitment or anything like that. But why do I feel like that after this break that you guys could possibly get in with, it's just the same thing over and over again? You guys are going through the same motion, different time, different day, but the same outcome is kind of what I'm getting here. No matter what, there's still no happiness or no fulfillment from any of your guys' side. I do see a possible resurfacing of this connection happening again, but I don't see the ultimate happiness or fulfillment. I wouldn't be surprised if this situation or this relationship that you guys are in ends up going on and off very consistently. You guys being on a break a lot of the times and then wanting to cut each other off, and then you guys end up going back to each other's good graces. I don't know, Sagittarius. I just feel like that is kind of toxic. Why would you want to spend all of your time having to argue with a particular person going on and off when you can just kind of want to chill, explain your problems to your partner instead of having to argue every single time about it? There's just a lack of imbalance between you two. And I feel like because there's a lack of imbalance, there's always going to be somebody that's going to point the finger at one another about it. And I'm getting that there could be a situation where they might end up gaslighting you as well too, because it's like, oh well, I'm putting in the work as much as I can, and you're not doing anything. Then the other person ends up saying the same exact thing, and it's just at the very end of the day, it's just a blaming game, right? And there's nothing that ends up happening for the both of you guys. Let's go and see for the singles. I do see you guys potentially meeting your guys' ultimate match or soulmate, but am I getting it to be with this person? I don't. I feel like it's going to be with somebody that you guys are basically not looking for. I don't get it to be a past person. I don't get somebody that you guys are looking for. I'm primarily getting that it could be possibly a new energy. And what I'm getting here is I'm getting by the time you find out who this person is, your life is going to be going so well. This could be later on in your life. This could be maybe right now you guys are doing fine and things like that, right? But I'm getting that by the time you meet this person, it's going to be during a time when you guys are not multitasking, you're not doing multiple things at once, you guys are not too focused about the other John Does in your life, right? It's more about you guys being more focused on yourself, you guys enjoying your life. At the very least, there is some sort of solitude in your guys' life, not too many problems happening for you guys. Yes, there will be occasionally bills and things like that that might come in, but in general, I just see your life doing perfectly well and great. Um, and that's when I see your guys' soulmate coming in. And I feel like once this person does end up coming into your guys' life, I feel like you guys will know it is them. Because we got the moon card reversed. This is telling me that you guys will know this is your guys' person. You guys will intuitively get this feeling that maybe you guys are meant to be with this person. And you would even completely reject the idea that, oh, this last person was probably the one. No, because this energy that you guys are going to have is going to be completely different from the last energy. You guys will basically know that this person is the one for you. But I feel like it's also based on your guys' intuition. You have to also listen to your intuition when it comes to that. It's kind of what I'm getting here. How will you guys know who this person is? I wouldn't be surprised if this person ends up having a lot of multiple offers. And I'm not getting them to be the player type energy. That's not what I'm getting. What I mean by that is I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if this person is very good looking, or especially they're very nurturing personality. It doesn't matter what gender they are. I just feel like they have a very good emotional balance and nurturing energy about them. And I feel like that attracts a lot of people towards them. And therefore is why they have so many options and possibly people that are giving offers to them, right? But I feel like that's how you know. But why do I feel like that they end up being with you? Because you tend to be the best one out of all the rest of them. That is kind of what I'm getting here. They could be a water and air sign. It's also kind of what I'm getting here too, if that resonates. Let's go on to your guys' finances now, alright? What is something that Sagittarius financially needs to know? Hmm. Something in regarding to your guys' financial life came to kind of hit rock bottom. Whatever sort of idea, goal, or project that you guys recently had or tried to accomplish, I've noticed that it has came to a failure. Is kind of what I'm getting, or at least the outcome is not the type of outcome that you guys expected, right? And I see you guys having really regrets and questioning your guys' abilities to basically achieve success that you guys want. But I don't feel like it is something that you guys should be dwelling too much in, because it does talk about with the Five of Cups that if you look behind you, you will see that there's still these two cups left. Yes, you might have to almost start all the way from scratch, but you still have the capability to work with what you have learned, right? No matter what happened, even if a situation came and hit rock bottom, right? You guys were able to learn the lesson from that, right? And that, I believe, is more important than any other type of thing out there, right? You having to learn the lesson to help you achieve better goals and better success, right? And I feel like from that time when things came unexpectedly, like came abruptly, right? Downhill, it's like you guys ended up learning from the situation, and you guys ended up learning how to be in your guys' power. You guys have learned how to promote yourself, whether that's literally or like literally or metaphorically, right? You guys are learning how to be this big boss like energy. You're learning how money works. You're learning how financially it works. You're learning how all these business ideas and how all of these things work together, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. And I'm getting because of your guys' knowledge and success. Well, success in learning from your failures is a reason why you guys are climbing up the ladder. I literally see a promotion going on if that is something that you guys are looking for, a raise. Some of you guys might even be considering about starting your own business and things like that. But I'm basically in general and just seeing that there is going to be an upbringing in regarding to your guys' finances, especially in regarding to your guys' career. But it's also based on how you guys are managing things strategically, right? It might be really difficult for you guys having to maneuver through things, but I feel like, in the business world, it's always chaotic, right? You're always going to see people that are basically in competition and stepping on each other's toes. But you guys are starting to learn how the system basically works, and you're adding some strategies to your guys' plan. And therefore, you guys are becoming prepared on what's going to happen in the future. So, honestly, that is a beautiful energy to be in. What else do you have for Sagittarius in regarding to finances? Hmm. Let me see. Some of you guys might be a little bit upset in regarding to maybe some of you guys had a particular career that you guys wanted, or a particular job, or a position that you guys always wanted, right? But I feel like that no matter how hard you seem to try to put in the effort, it's like you can never get to that particular position, right? And therefore is why you guys are starting to become, I feel like you guys just get this overwhelming feeling that just things are never going to come into fruition, and that you're just always going to, especially if you guys have a job where you guys are completely dependent on it, especially financially. Some of you guys might be tired of having to be financially dependent on a particular job in order for you guys to survive, or in order for you guys to just live life like everybody else is doing, right? In a very well state. But I see you guys wanting to get something more out of this. It's like you guys have been visualizing, you guys have been trying to manifest, you guys have been trying to get this particular position in your life. But it seems as though things are just never going in the way that you guys wanted to. And the thing about the Four of Cups, it's always a symbolism about this guy not seeing things for what it really is, right? He's not seeing the greatness or the good things that he has in life, the things that he should be grateful for, and coming to the realization that this Ace of Cup that the universe is giving to them literally cup is being offered. You guys are going to find the determination and passion to go after whatever it is that you guys wanted to go after. Some of you guys, I'm seeing you guys are literally quitting jobs or quitting positions, even if you guys worked there for almost 20 years, just to go and start this new financial journey, right? Even though it might be really difficult, but it's like you guys have this kind of sense that, I want to go after it, right? It's like your guys' intuition or your guys' heart is basically telling you that this is what feels right, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. And you guys are going out there and you guys are executing it no matter what. The thing about the Page of Swords is he's not afraid to go after whatever he wants. And that is basically what I'm seeing you guys doing. All right, now to end off your guys' reading with the Creativity Oracle deck. Let's see what they have for you. I feel like I can't talk. I feel like visualization is going to be really important for you guys. So make sure you guys continue visualizing and manifesting in that particular way, because it's the more you do so, I'm getting that the more close you are to achieving that gift that you guys are looking for. Wounds. Withheld support from the past can cause low self esteem that cripples actions. And this was in reverse. So to me, it's telling me that you guys are healing from people that just did not serve you well. You guys are healing from who you thought were to be your guys' support system, people that actually looked up to you. And you guys are learning and finding out who your guys' true support team really is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's see. Collaboration, and this one is also in reverse. So creative people can be inspired by sharing and stimulating creativity in each other. So right now would be really important about collaborating. If you guys are doing anything artistic or something in the arts, I feel like it's really good to share your guys' art with other people, get their perspectives, or whatever type of thing that you guys are doing. Just try to share and express it in some particular way. I feel like doing something in the public has some sort of major significance in whatever it is this is talking about. Let's see. Why are all these cards in reverse? It says recharge. When the pace of life becomes too hectic, know to slow down, be mindful, and go with the flow. So some of you guys are also not taking enough breaks, and therefore it's why you guys are experiencing a lot of stress, anxiety, and burnout. So it's really signifying for you guys that, especially if you guys are starting something new in your guys' future, make sure you guys are taking a lot of frequent breaks, drink a lot of water, make sure you guys are stretching, because sitting all day is not very good for you, right? But anyways, that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Hopefully that was really helpful and you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, take care.